Well, good morning, friends and family. Long time no see. It's been a few days, and actually, I was trying to make a video. I made a video yesterday morning on my new tablet. I told you I was going to get one, hoping I could use it for video. Got a very fast one, so hopefully that would work. But the quality on it, I did make the video, but I don't know how to get it on YouTube yet from my tablet to YouTube. I don't know. It's push a button and hope it works, but it doesn't matter because the video quality is not up to my liking. So I don't think I will be using that for videos. Now, no. No, it just isn't going to work for me for that. But for my patterns and all the stuff I can do on it, yes, it's going to be great. But I'm coming at you today, and today is Saturday. It's the weekend, friends. It's Saturday, March the 15th, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's late, and I'm going to tell you why I'm late getting a video out. Yesterday was horrible here. The wind started at 6 a.m. yesterday morning, and it just kept increasing. We all knew it was coming. We've been warned about it all week. It's coming, it's coming, it's going to be bad. But I've never lived through anything this bad for wind. There's a big old cylinder tank against our fence back that way that came from the west somewhere, and the fence stopped it, so I don't know how it blew that. We lost power. Okay, we lost power at 10:30 yesterday morning because they shut everybody down. They shut all of our electric company's customers down because of the risk of fire, and they were having some fires around some towns around West Texas, up to Amarillo, and east and south, and so they shut power off. Well, it was kind of cool. The temperature was 50 with a wind chill of 31 because we were having wind gusts 75 to 80 miles an hour yesterday. It was brutal. There's no way anybody could get out in that, and the people that did get out in it, there were some pile-ups on the interstate going to Lubbock. Halfway from here to Lubbock, there was I don't know what they said, 30 car pile-up or something like that. And north of us going to Amarillo, there was a 27 car pile-up in Canyon, Texas on Interstate 27, and that's the route that we use to go back and forth. If we went to Amarillo, that's what you'd have to use. That's the interstate. And when you go to Lubbock, same thing. If you want to get there in any decent time without going through county roads and farm roads. But anyway, so it was really, really bad, friends. And I got a notification from our electric company that they were making all efforts to turn our power back on at 7. You know, I guess that's what happened. Really, friends, they'll tell you whatever they want to tell you. So I don't know. All I know is power went off at 10:30, and at 7 o'clock, like they had sent me the email on, it didn't come back on. So about 8:15, I called, and they said, well, they had 25% of their customers back up and running. They're working on the next 25%. And if we didn't have power by midnight, we would have it first thing this morning. Oh, and another thing, the water. We had no water last night because we're on a well, and the well pumps water into the tank, and we get our water from the reservoir tank. Well, it went dry, okay? No water. No water and no power. Now terrible. But I mean, it's worse for, I know it's worse for others. I shouldn't be complaining, but it was not a good day yesterday. So I had the video sitting in the iPad because I made it yesterday. I was trying to figure out how to upload it to YouTube at 10:30 when the power went out. So there was no sense to proceed with that. It was a good video, I thought. It wasn't a long video. But they're not always long. You don't always need a long video. So it was decent. But no, I couldn't work with it. I looked at it this morning. No. It wasn't crisp. I mean, it was clear, but it wasn't crisp. You know what I mean. The attributes were not there. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know, but even though it takes me a long time to upload from this camera, this gets a good camera, friends. I love this camera. Even though it takes me a long time, I like the quality of the video. Right. That's what counts too. Coffee, friends. Friends, I'm sorry if my clothes are not quite right. I don't have a lot of clothes that fit me anymore. Everything's too big. So, I did buy me a couple of things in Lubbock when we went Thursday that do fit me. I have a top and 3 skirts for the summer. I haven't tried the top on. I got a medium. Hopefully it'll fit. I think it will. And the skirts were mediums and they fit perfectly, so I'm sure it'll fit. It just hasn't been the time around here to do anything but, oh, what I was going to tell you, it was cold in here yesterday because the wind chill was 31. And air was getting in the cracks and the crevices. We're going to have to do some caulking, friends. Get some door facings and doors fixed and whatnot, okay? My kitchen has a layer of dust on everything. I take everything and wipe everything down, every nook and cranny. Couldn't cook anything yesterday because we had water when we needed to cook, but ours is electric. Our house is totally electric. So the microwave didn't work. The stovetop didn't work. The Instant Pot didn't work. The crock pots didn't work. You know the drill. Nothing works. But it came back on at midnight last night. We were asleep. The reason I know it did is because we have a battery-operated clock in here on the wall, and when the power came back on, it always starts the electric clock in there. It starts flashing at midnight, and it goes up. So it was 3:03, and we looked at the clock in here in the living room, and it was 3 o'clock. And the reason we were awake at 3 o'clock, my husband couldn't sleep, and so he was going to get up, and when he did, he woke me up, and we had power. So we figured out it came on at midnight, just like they said it might. All right. So, are you tired of my griping and complaining? I pray for everybody that went through tornado watches last night, Alabama, and up Wisconsin, and wherever all that was. I'm not sure. Iowa, maybe. Tennessee. I prayed for y'all last night. I did. Because when tornadoes come at night, you just kind of, you're hindered because you can't see anything. So I hope everybody has a weather radio or something to warn them. We definitely do. We did until we moved out here. We moved out here. I insisted we have one. So I got one. Okay. Now, when we were in Lubbock Thursday, I want to show you what I bought. Remember me complaining? See, I'm always complaining. Remember me complaining about, got a box here, about that horrible Swift I had that was metal, and the yarn kept catching up in the metal connectors that had openings to them to connect the wings and stuff. Yes. Look, excuse me, it's the coffee. Look what I got at Joann's. Can y'all see that? It is a K&C knit and crochet umbrella yarn Swift. And I featured this on the video that I never got uploaded from yesterday. So I'm gonna show it now, okay? I've never used it. I only had it out once, and that was yesterday in the making of that video. Okay, let me see. Bear with me. And there it is. Now, I think y'all can see okay. Isn't it nice? It's solid. Feels solid. Yeah. And hold up here. Let's open it up just a tad. Yeah. And this comes up. Let me move back. It's pretty big, huh? Nice, huh? And then you get it up to umbrella. I'm under the umbrella. You get it up to wherever you want it, and then you can put excuse me. It is solid wood. These are solid wood screws, and you can put it right here and hold it. Okay? And then this, it hooks on your table with this big long wooden screw. And then you would put that on your table. And I know you can't see that, but then you would just screw it on. I like it. Yeah. $30. Joann going out of business. We went by their store when we were there Thursday, and they didn't have hardly anything yarn wise, or they had material. Okay, they had lots of material still, fabric. My mother always called it material, but it's fabric. Hold on, folks, I gotta pick this up. And I'm gonna put this back in the box when I'm off camera, okay? I'm just gonna move it. I'm moving it. They had fabric. Seemed like a lot of fabric. They had a lot of beads, okay? Beads, a lot of beads. Yarn, no. It was pitiful. That's the word I'm going to use. Forget it. At least in our Joann's. If you did find one skein that might be to your liking, there was only one. Okay, of that colorway. So it wasn't good, friends, at our Joann's. I hope at your Joann's you're getting some deals, but not here in Lubbock, or there in Lubbock. Now, we're not in Lubbock, as many of y'all know. We live in Plainview, Texas. And to get any kind of real shopping done, you got to go to Lubbock. That's where all the doctors are. Not primary care doctors. We have a good one here. But, and we have a good little hospital here, believe it or not. It's where I got my hernia repaired a few years ago. It's where I got total knee replacements on both knees. with the robotic assisted surgery. They got all the modern stuff in that hospital. But when I had my hysterectomy, I had to go to Lubbock. I'm not sure why. I can't remember. That was not a pleasant experience. Yeah, I had uterine cancer. Yeah. It was caught very soon, and they took the whole shebang out, as they say, so to speak. So, I did get my mammogram the other day, and it was normal. I figured it would be. And, yeah. So, that's what's been going on around here. And, okay. So, let me show you what I've been working on. I'm going to turn you around and show you what I've got for you this morning. I had that yarn swift I wanted to showcase and tell you. I haven't used it, but I got a feeling I'm really going to enjoy it. So I'm set for that. And then I want to show you what craft-wise I'm working on. So chit-chat, paddywhack. Don't go away. Come right back. I'll see you in a second. Okay, friends and family, here's the sock for my friend that I'm making. And I did a lot on it yesterday. I did about this much from finger to finger yesterday. So maybe 3 inches. And I'm coming close to the toe. And once I get to the toe, I'll get it done today. For sure. And I hope to mail it off Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, Ellen, if you're watching this, I'll be getting it to you pretty soon. And yeah. So I have more to tell. This isn't the end of my story about yesterday. Okay, yesterday the wind was so bad here. Well, you can imagine 75, 80 mile an hour gust. It's not fit for man or beast outside. So, our Starlink satellite kept getting blown over because it's just sitting on the ground, and I've got some stuff around it to kind of keep it there because it just has a folding lip. You just put the lip down and it leans as you set it flat. So it blew over a couple of times, and then we just brought it in, and we just set it in the house. We didn't disconnect the cables or anything. Well, and it didn't hurt anything because eventually there was no power anyway, right? So, right. A miserable day yesterday. So, okay. No internet, no power, no water. What's a girl to do? Knit or crochet? My husband sat by the radio and listened to the radio most of the afternoon. Yeah. He did. And this morning I thought, oh, hallelujah. Maybe I can get in there. We're going to have internet again. So when daylight hit, I took the satellite back outside and set it back up. I took the wires and made sure everything was connected right. It was. The lights on the router were on, so I thought we were in business. Well, I came in here and it kept saying no internet, no internet. So I had to go in there and reset the router. I thought, well, this will do it. I reset the router and finally the internet came on. But our internet did not come back. Our specific locked with the password protected internet did not come back on, okay? The only internet we had said Starlink, and it was unprotected. Well, with the scammers and the spammers out there, no, we can't have that. So I kept fiddling with it. Oh, we had internet, but it only said Starlink and it was unprotected. Well, I order online stuff, and I have automatic withdrawals, and I just have stuff I do online. You know, I do my banking online. I transfer money around. I have to have security, okay? So, I just tried everything and nothing was working. I reset the router again. I unplugged the router from the wall and let it set a few minutes. Plugged it back up. Went back outside. Took the cable out of the back of the satellite. Plugged it back in. By now I'm getting frustrated, okay? Yeah. Your girl here in Plainview was getting frustrated. So I thought, okay. So I thought maybe it's this tablet, because I was just on the tablet. I thought, well, it's a new tablet. Maybe it's got a glitch in it. So I picked up my phone and I checked it out. Same thing. Starlink, no password protected internet access. I came in here to the TV. I looked at it. It was Starlink too. No, well, it didn't say unprotected, but it just said Starlink, not our network, because we have ours named. So I thought, okay, so there's something wrong with the settings somewhere. So I got back in here and I went to starlink.com and I signed in and got into our page, and I went to help. And I typed in what was wrong. I think I typed in like not password protected or something. And so it gave me a menu of things to look, I could read about. And so I found out I could go in the app, in there, on my app, on my phone. I do have one. Or if you didn't, you could download one. And it told me how to, I hope I'm in frame, friends. I'm bad about that. Let me turn you up just a little bit. And I figured out how to put the name of our network in there and put a password protected entity in there, and voila, we're up and running. Who knew this little old woman could do that? I didn't, okay? But it's getting to be that I have to do almost everything around here. So I might as well learn how. Right? Yeah. So anyway, he's up and he's got his coffee and his TV is back on his shows, and he's a happy camper in there. So, friends, this is what it is, okay? This is what is going on. I'm going to cook something today in the crock pot. As a matter of fact, when I get off here, I'm going to go get his breakfast going while this thing uploads to my editor. And I am going to, get his breakfast and get the food going in the crock pot. The food is going to be chicken, which I already cooked, and I overcooked it in the air fryer, so I'm going to put it in some chicken broth in the crock pot. It's already cooked, okay? The chicken is cooked. But this will moisten it up, and I'm going to get that to going on, get it to boiling, okay? And then I'm going to put a package of his Tony Chachere jambalaya in there. And he's going to have his, no, is it gumbo? Friends, I can't keep it straight. I don't eat that stuff, so I don't really know. I don't know, friends. Can't think. I'll tell you in the next video. Okay, friends. Well, my focus is on these socks and to be able to mail them off next week, and I'm sure that's going to happen. Positive, unless something tragic comes up, like a breaking arm or something. God forbid, right? Okay, friends. Well, I'm going to end this video right here. I believe it's plenty long. I'm going to pull y'all up here. Yeah, I believe that we're going to have to forego the tablet videos because the quality is not up to what I expect. So, I have high expectations. This is a great camera, and I guess you could use it for video and something, but not maybe an iPhone would do better than an iPad. But I'm not going to go buy an iPhone, friends. Not right now, anyway. Maybe in the future. Okay, friends, I love you, and so does God. Be kind to others. Do for others. Think of others. Put others first. I love you. See you next time. Thank you for sticking with me if you're here at the end. Thanks, friends.